Well, the sun is shining brightly. It's about that time. Welcome to the morning show for this morning. We have two exciting features for you today, but before we dive into that, we're going to hear from the news desk.
Good morning. In a heartfelt message to fellow St. Lucians, the opposition leader acknowledged 2024 as a year marked by both extraordinary achievements and significant challenges. From delayed infrastructure projects and rising living costs to ongoing concerns over the health sector and crime, the speech emphasizes the need for urgent accountability from the government.
Once again, our citizens are left to bear the brunt of their mismanagement. Frankly, what is going on is nothing short of insanity. In opposition, they complained when gas prices were $13.95 a gallon. But now, on their watch, we face the highest gas prices in the OECS at $16.50 a gallon. And they're doing nothing to provide relief for us, our bus drivers and taxi drivers. They argued against reducing the VAT to 12.5%. A UP decision that directly led to growth of our economy and relief to our businesses and consumers.
Additionally, the opposition leader raised concerns about corruption and mismanagement, particularly within the CIP and the escalating crime crisis affecting the nation. The leader of the opposition called on the government to prioritize the well-being of its citizens and to address the mounting issues of crime and economic instability. Unauthorized visits to Maria Islands Nature Reserve are putting the critically endangered St. Lucian race at risk. The St. Lucian National Trust has issued a warning that illegal activities such as open fires and littering could push the world's rarest snake to the brink of extinction.
So this is the only place in the island that this snake is found, on the Maria Major Island. So we have completely restricted any public visitation of the island. Unfortunately, of course, that's very difficult to monitor and oversee. So what we've realized is we're seeing more reports of independent private operators taking people to the island for picnics, etc., but that is completely not allowed at this time in order to protect the snake. So when our data processors and our rangers visit, they go through a whole set of biosecurity measures prior to going onto the island to ensure that they don't bring any additional threats. And when people are going for picnics, they're bringing all sorts of foods and, unintended things to the island with them. And that creates a further threat for the snake.
The reserve remains closed to the public and violators could face fines or imprisonment under the Wildlife Protection Act. A St. Lucian citizen abroad faced a disappointment when attempting to collect his birth certificate from the Civil Status Registry last week. He was informed that someone had picked up the document on his behalf despite never authorizing anyone to do so.
Last week, I think it was on Monday, I went over there and filed for my birth certificate. The woman gave me a paper, I came inside there, I pay everything, and they told me to come and pick it up on Tuesday. So when I came here yesterday, I give them my receipt. They told me somebody already picked it up since Friday. I said, how you mean? Somebody picked it up on Friday. I supposed to come and collect my stuff today. How you mean you give to somebody else? Yeah, they told me, wait, sit down. So I called my nephew, so come and assist me to see what's going on.
This incident has raised serious concerns about the integrity of the registry's procedures, and the man is now demanding answers. Early childhood centers are facing significant financial strain due to the new minimum wage, according to the National Association of Early Childhood Practitioners. Many centers have raised their fees, prompting parents to explore more affordable options.
It is a struggle because our schools, a lot of our schools, from the feedback that we receive, while they are not against the minimum wage, however, the income for some schools are not, they're not in a position to maintain, the minimum wage as it stands. So people have to look at ways to cope. I mean, some persons that did not have contracts. I guess it was easy for some schools to let go. For some schools that were paying their staff, let's say about $800 a month, and some of those staff are not qualified. And now to pay them the minimum wage, it does not look right, because also persons on probation, staff on probation, we still have to pay them the money as the full minimum wage, as other staff that were not on the minimum wage, that you have to bring them up.
The association is calling for talks with the Minimum Wage Commission, as some centers have been forced to lay off staff. An impact assessment is currently underway amid concerns from various sectors. That's your news summary. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thank you for that, News Desk. We will be right back. One of our very own cameramen has his side business, which is called MEGZ Barbecue. He's going to tell us all about what he does and what days he's available. One of our behind-the-scenes DVS members, Mr. Kwame, also has his own business called MEGZ Barbecue. Could you tell us a little bit more about your business?
Okay, well, it's barbecue chicken I do on Friday and Saturdays, leg quarter. Yeah. So Fridays is when I come from work around 5. I try to start around 5 until Saturdays. I start 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 a.m. until.
Okay, so cooking, making chicken, is that something that you've been doing from time, or is this something that's new to you?
Well, that's something that's new to me. That idea came about with my mother. She have a shop, and she does, like, in the area, you don't get barbecue chicken in the area. My mother only do fried chicken. So she says she don't mind doing the barbecue chicken, but she don't have help. So then my girlfriend and I, she tell me why don't we start that barbecue chicken, and then that's how it started.
Okay, so you guys taking a twist on your mom's business, doing your own thing. Okay, so what really inspired you and pushed you to start doing something outside of your own everyday work? Because I know you have a full-time job, and I know how much pressure that is. So going into something else is taking a lot more out of you.
Well, a lot of people always say you cannot depend on one income. You need like maybe 2 or 3 sources of income. So we decided to do that barbecue to help us with bills and other stuff. That's how it started.
Wonderful. So I like that. I like that you're doing your own thing and you're taking on that challenge. So right now, what do you guys want to do in terms of pushing the business further?
Okay, we listen to our customers, because for now we just only do barbecue chicken. But people ask us they want to come and support, but barbecue chicken on what? So they want sides with the barbecue chicken. So 2025, we're trying to see how we can cater for the customers, especially customers that want to come and never come and support, but they want to, but they don't want just chicken. They want a little side with it. So we're trying to see as soon as possible to do a little side to put by it.
Okay, so you have your chicken, your barbecue chicken. When we go to MEGZ Barbecue, is there a place that we can sit down, have a drink? Is that available as well?
Yes, definitely. There's a place that's available. They have dominoes, we have games. So when you'll come, you will enjoy the environment and you will enjoy the chicken. They have, so since I doing it by the road, vehicles passing up and down, a guy stopped once and he bought chicken. He bought a piece of leg quarter, and then he came the Saturday. And he tell me, guys, so that chicken really good. He tell me that's what that bring me back, the chicken. So the chicken is very good.
Well, MEGZ Barbecue, I'm sure that is going to be like a monopoly here in St. Lucia for barbecue chicken. And we know KFC is all about the fried chicken, but when we know barbecue chicken, we're going to know that's MEGZ, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So if we want to come to you and get our barbecue chicken, where would we go?
So it's at Tuapito at Deborah's Place. Tuapito at Deborah's Place. Yeah.
tell you guys, Nusha has talents. We're gonna meet with one of the budding artists, and also she doesn't just do art. She is a mechanical engineer by profession. So she coined this term STEM we're gonna be using. We're gonna hear from her what she does and how she balances all of this in her life. Well, good morning, Maya Semester. Thank you for joining us today. We're hearing that you're a budding St. Lucian artist who is studying over in the UK. So we would love to hear more about you and what is it that you do, because I know you're multifaceted. You're not staying into one genre, one area. You keep yourself balanced.
Thank you, Anela. That's a really good starting point about who I am. So, my name is Maya. I am St. Lucian and Antiguan and Barbudan. I need to acknowledge that. My dad would be like, "Why didn't you say that?"
Definitely, yeah.
And I'm studying in the UK. I'm studying mechanical engineering, but I'm also an artist. And my work blends art, creativity, a bit of digital skills as well as mindfulness, because I tend to ground everything in a very holistic, balanced approach to life.
Yes, and I know digital art, it looks simple, like it's a drawing, but there's a lot that goes into it. So mechanical engineering probably helps you a little bit in your designing, because I dabbled a little bit in Blender and I was like, wow, this has a lot to do with math.
Yes, definitely. As an engineer, you have to be a problem solver, which is really a mindset to approaching things. And for me, it has to do with trying different solutions, not giving up, and then patting yourself on the back when you figure it out. So, with that attitude, I also take that into my art. And that's how I've been progressing, improving, trying new things, enjoying it. I encourage others to do the same as well.
Yes, it's so inspiring to see young women in the arts and in STEM as well, because that's an area that we were a little bit limited to earlier on. So I'm glad to see that, definitely.
Yes, there is a term that we hear a lot called STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. But then there's also this group that pushes for STEAM, which, puts art in the middle there. And I think my interest embodies STEAM essentially. And I really I would say that I often get asked if people know me as an engineer, they ask, they're so surprised that I do art. Or if people know me for doing art, they're so surprised that I do engineering, but they're seamless. They go hand in hand, very obviously with, let's say, the digital art, but also being a digital citizen in this world, basically how our lives are run by technology and we integrate it into so many aspects of our lives. Also having the skills, the expertise, the knowledge to manage ourselves as digital citizens, as creators in this space, as business owners, entrepreneurs, it all comes together. I think our world is really molding into one, and you need to be a well-rounded individual to succeed, to excel.
You definitely do, and I like that term you coined, STEAM. I really like it because it merges art and technology together. It has more of a flow to me.
Yes,
Listening to that.
it sounds pretty good as well.
Another thing I wanted to say is, do you have plans of furthering this, and what's your vision for pushing your brand and your arts?
Very good question. We are in a new year, and with that comes new resolutions. And one of my resolutions is really to act on my creative ideas. I would get an idea, feel inspired by it, but an idea does have an expiration date per se, like it can fizzle out, you can't forget it. So I know that it is good for me, like for my well-being, to express that idea and put it out in the world, and then separate that experience from the likes and the comments, and just do it because it's fun. And I would like to take upon more commissions, because currently my business model is freelance, so I'm very flexible. I do it by project basis. Last year, I kind of focused more on my career, my mechanical engineering career, but now I'm like, it's time to to balance it out and focus more on art. I also have a bit of a break from uni with a gap year as I work, so I have that free time. So that's what I like to do. And in 5 years, I love to own my own studio and have a physical space.
Wonderful. Well, we would love to see it, Maya, and I'm sure a lot of the viewers out there will be reaching out to you and going to your studio.
If I had to share a word with inspiring artists, I find that the best way forward is to start with an idea that feels good, one that you're excited about, one that you're passionate about. And then I have a 3-step process to basically moving forward. And one is to record the idea. So whether it's to write it on your little booklet or put it in your notes app, that ensures that you don't forget about it. If you have a busy life, you can come back to that idea. The next step is to actually create and not let perfection be the enemy of progress, and also to do your best. I think that combination allows you to be proud of whatever that you create. And then finally, to reflect on that process of gratitude, because there will be something that you learned or someone that appreciates what you do. There's always one thing, even if it's the smallest thing, and that gratitude can propel you to act on more ideas. And I think that is the foundation of growing your career, getting opportunities, progressing as an artist, gaining confidence.
Okay. Where would we be able to find your work, Maya?
I am primarily on Instagram, where you can find me at Maya Simi, which is a combination of my name, MYASYMI.
And welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a bacchanal warm-up routine to Balance Vati by WCK. Let's do this. Four, 3, 2, swing those hips. 4, 3, 2, hips going in a circle. 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, step and switch. 4, 3, 2, first side and 4, 3, 2, next side. Hey. 4, 3, down and up. Hip. Let's go. 8, 8, 8, 8. Stroke back, squeeze it. Last one. Side to side with the hip. Woo! Let's go. 4, 3, 2, circle. 4, 3, 2, step and 4, 3, 2, switch. Hey. 4, 3, 2, foot side. Switch it. Hey. One more. 4, 3, hip down and up and stroke back, balance Vati. Let's go. One more. Side to side, hips. 4, 3. Step and 4, 3, 2, switch and 4, 3, 2, first side. 4, 3, 2, next side. 4, 3, hip down and up and. Last one, push back. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. One more. Hey, hey, hey. Roll the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
There we go. Our Friday show has ended. I hope you guys go out this weekend and enjoy some barbecue chicken from Kwame. He knows how to throw it down. Have a great day.